Hello students. Today the topic that is to be discussed is the standard deviation. After doing the expected return, the next numerical part or the practical part which is to be discussed is the standard deviation. So basically what is standard deviation? As the name suggests, standard deviation means that you are deviating from your standards. Whatever standard you or your investment has been perceived, it is not coming up to the mark. You are deviating from your standards. So as you can see here that we have done with this formula. This is a list of formula which we are going to cover in this 3-4 videos. So first we have done that is the expected return. Now the second is the standard deviation. And the formula for this is under root of summation of pi into xi minus x bar whole square, where pi stands for the individual securities probability, x is the return, and x bar is the expected return. X is the individual securities return and this is the expected return. Okay, and the variance for this is nothing but the square of the standard deviation. So the question which we are going to discuss is this. Okay, so I have framed one question which is giving you the outcomes, okay, probability and the returns. So first step would be we are going to see the formula. The formula for this as given. So expected return is summation of xi into pi. Now if we solve this xi into pi, what we are getting? Okay. So if we solve this formula, that is probability into individual return, 0.10 into 0.25. Okay, bracket close plus then bracket open 0.20 into 0.32, then is 0.10 into is 0.15, then is fourth one is 0.10 into 0.35, then is 0.20 into 0.50, then is 0.10 into 0.40, and the last is 0.20 into 0.20. Okay, so now as we can see that the total of these probabilities is 1. Okay, so the return for this will be, what will be your return? It is going to be 31.9%. Okay, the return, expected return is 31.9. That is the xi dash. Okay, now what we are going to do here is xi minus x bar. The next step is that we are going to do is that is return minus expected return. Okay, so this is going to be 25 minus 31.9, is minus 6.9. Next is your 0.10, that is 32 minus 31.9, then is minus 16.9, next is 3.1, then is 18.1, 8.1, and the last is minus 11.9. Okay, now if we are going to square this, because as the formula says, first of all we have to find out the xi bar, then xi minus xi dash. After that we are going to square it, then that is 6.9 minus into minus, that will be going to plus. Okay, so 6.9 to 6.9, this will give you 47.61. Okay, then is 0.01. उसके बाद 285.61, next is 9.61, next is 327.61, after that 65.61, and the last would be 141.61. Now as we can see we have done with this part. Okay, I will show you this. We are done with this part. Now what we are going to do, we are going to multiply this with the individual probabilities. Okay, that is 47.61 into its individual probability, that is the 0.10. This will give me 4.761. This is very simple. Next is 0.002, then is 28.5 561. Okay, then is 0.961. After that, 65.522, then is 6.561, and the last would be 28.322. Okay, then after doing this, now the next step what we have completed is itna we have done. The last thing what we are going to find out is the summation of this. Summation is what? That is the total of all these pi into xi minus x dash whole square, and the resultant would be 134.69. So this is your variance, that is 134.69. Okay, we have find out the variance. Now what we are going to do for standard deviation? We are going to do the square root of this. Standard deviation is square root of variance, or variance is square of standard deviation. So if we square this, so we will get the answer is 11.606. Okay, so we will write in the brackets that standard deviation, okay, is the square root of variance. Okay, so the standard deviation for this would be 11.606, whereas variance would be 134.69. So I hope this topic is clear to you. So we will complete. There are two more questions which you can do for the practice. Please avoid the beta in this case. And in question number two, there are two probabilities. Okay, sorry, two outcomes, two securities. So that means in this case you are getting two questions. The probability is same for ki, and the probability is same for ka. Okay, that is company 1 and company 2, but the probabilities are same. So you can find the standard deviations for two companies, and same in the case of question number 3 also. Please avoid the beta part that we are going to cover up in the next video. So I hope this topic is clear, and in case of any queries, do write me in the comment box, and I will provide you the solutions for this also if in case I get any request for this. Okay, so thank you for the video. Thank you.